Alright folks, little Quiver money saver for basically the arrow that goes into, and it's a couple years old, and it's one-handed. The arrow will actually slip out, moves pretty freely when you're walking on the trail. If you have it down a certain way, it basically, when it pops in there, it just doesn't hold. You can see how loose that is. I'm going to do a little heat gun on it and see if that squares it away so it can return to its original size, or even be smaller. Who knows? I don't know if this quiver was made for a larger diameter arrow. This is a carbon arrow. It's the 0.5 grains, straightness 0.001. Kind of keep that all around and see if that gets it back to a shape where it was. Alright, finished the heat gun. I did it from this angle about an inch or two away, feeding it back and forth, like yay, back and forth, and then flipping it over. The same thing on this side to give it full coverage there. Now I'm going to let it cool down completely before even trying the shafts in there to see if that will work. Pause it here and give it a shot. Also just threw a big rubber band on there just to at least make sure these two holes might tighten up a little bit while it's cooling down. Zip tie will do the same thing. That won't possibly affect these so much, but maybe these two outer ones will at least fit a little tighter. Anyhow, I thought I'd show you that. This is for ceramics. Probably don't have one of those. I just picked them up somewhere. But a zip tie will work. Alright, remove this band. It looks like it's cooled down pretty good. See if this is any tighter. So we'll stick this into its receiver. Pop it in there. It grabs it a lot better. It's holding on to it now. Let's try another one. It's not extremely tight, which I don't think you want it to be, but she is not sliding. I gotta kind of pull that now with some firm pressure. So it looks like it did restore it to its original manufacturing. As most as I could tell that it would be. Those are pretty darn tight right there, so it's not going to slip out. So anyhow, hope that's a good fix for you. Give it a shot. Heat gun here. Also, another thing you may not know, I was looking at getting another one, another quiver, because of this being so loose, and I didn't even think about it, but this right here was also pretty torn up from the original side, and it didn't occur to me till later that you can pull it out and pop them. See how that was pretty bad from the broadheads? You can flip them over. So most people probably aware of that. I wasn't even thinking about it because the other part was worn out, but basically due to those couple little fixes, one obvious, the other one maybe not so obvious, it was a good fix, and I've got a pretty new quiver here. Anyhow guys, hope that works for you, and hope you do well this season. Check it out. Bye.